Welcome back, everyone. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation. And this is another raw, honest, and unedited reaction to Tom MacDonald featuring Ben Shapiro. All right, facts. This is from the Tom MacDonald YouTube channel. You can find the original source there. 15 million views 2 weeks ago. All right, so this is like gotta be buzzing right now. And in fact, that's why I'm reacting to it, because I heard a little bit about it. I am familiar with Ben Shapiro. This is my second Tom MacDonald reaction. The other one I literally just got done recording, and that was because of one of my patrons. Phil, had requested Fighter. So I'm going to release both of these at the same time, more than likely. Please check out the description box below for more ways to follow me and to contribute to the channel, and where you can find Chords and Notes merchandise. What else do I want to say? Yeah, some of you are going to be new here, so just think of it this way. I invited you over to my house to have a seat. Plenty of places to sit, so that we as friends can watch this together and then can discuss this. Well, I can discuss it with you and you can respond in the comments. Nicely, I hope. Here we go. No closed captions. Okay.
They call me offensive, controversial. There's only two genders, boys and girls. They can't cancel my message because I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole freaking world. Think that I'm racist, yeah, right. I'm not ashamed because I'm white. If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't want to talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke. The hope is pathetic. Pro-choice, pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive. But you ain't pro-gun, no one to protect it. Where the American flags at? Remember when people would hang those? They've been taken down, they all been replaced with BLM flags or a rainbow. This ain't rap, this ain't money, caution clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to offend you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself what would offend you. Let's just keep it real, facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect.
Let's look at the stats, I've got the facts. My money like Liz, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm that big, don't be a whack. Dog, it's a Yamaha, homie, no cap. Look at the graphs, look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You going to prison, I'm on television. Dogs, no one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section all woke Karens. And I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this, let's get a Billboard #1.
This ain't rap, this ain't money, caution clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to offend you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself what would offend you. Let's just keep it real, facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you. You mad, you mad, you mad. I guess it's cool to be the victim, well, I'ma be the man. You sad, you sad, you sad. You just try to get attention, being triggered's all you have. You mad, you mad, you mad. You blame everybody else for every problem that you can. You sad, you sad, you sad. I won't never say I'm sorry, I ain't taking nothing back. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to offend you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself what would offend you. Let's just keep it real, facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you.
And there you have it. And there you have it. fantastic, great, 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 great song. It's full of truth. It's full of here's he's identified everything that's going on in this culture. Okay, and it is a culture war that's going on right now, and it has to do with the infiltration of ideals that are counterintuitive to freedom and self-expression. They present themselves as ideas that flip everything on its head, you know. And we were told in the book of Revelation, I think it was in the book of Revelation, but we were told that in the later days, that right would be considered wrong and wrong would be considered right. Things would be flipped upside down, and that's exactly the way we're living today. And it's funny because it's a small section of I guess society as a whole that is trying to tear down and break down freedom when they are doing exactly what they're accusing you of doing. It's a sick and disgusting thing. Okay, and I'm so glad that he brought up almost just about everything, the major talking points. I think most people are awake to the bullshit, and excuse my language, but I'm going to use it. All right, I normally don't swear on this channel, but to the bullshit that we've been forced to have to deal with. Okay, not by our own doing, but they're saying it's from our own doing. Okay, you should be ashamed of who you are, where you come from, your traditional values. We're going to tear all of that down and we're going to force you to accept this. No, thank you. That's not correct. That is not the right way to do it. It is okay to have opposing ideas, all right, as long as you are not forcing anything upon anyone else. It's fine, all right, because ultimately you are going to be measured by the way you are measured is how you measure things out in your life. Excuse me. All right. So we all have to deal with our Creator at the end of our lifespan. And it's probably a good idea not to be on board with these. It really is a countercultural attack that's trying to tell us that we're the counterculture, that we're the wrong ones. And I don't care what skin color you are, but they are going after the white Christian middle class. All right, there's a lot of persecution that is going on there. But it's also a subversive attack against other races and genders too, okay? And it really is kind of comes from this color revolution idea of, you know, how communism starts to take over, how the state starts to take over by destroying the traditional values of a society, and separating the youth from idealistically separating the youth from the other generations and indoctrinating them in a new way of thinking, and creating this victimization mindset, and then supplanting traditional values and self-governance with, hey, we're the state, we can take care of this. All right, it's a sadistic, it's a terrible thing to do, but that's how communist regimes start to infiltrate and take over a society, barring the overt military actions. And it's taking those traditional values, demonizing them, demonizing anybody associated with them, and supplanting them subversively with unhealthy ideas. And there's so much of that. But right now we are in a war. We're in an information war. We're in a cultural war. We are in a war to save the freedom of our souls, essentially. That's really what it comes down to, because once that's gone, it's done. All right. But I have news for everyone. God wins in the end. All right. So whoever's on the wrong side, well, you better look out, because it's going to get quite interesting. So anyways, this was really cool. I'm glad Ben Shapiro was a part of this. It's kind of neat to see him rap a little bit. And I love the truth message that's going on here. He reminds me a little bit, especially with that truth, of Samson, who I need to get back to. I've reacted to a few of his songs, and I need to get back to him. But with him and Ren and now Tom MacDonald, there's a lot of truth sayers out there that are really bringing it, and I really appreciate I do appreciate this. Though this is not my style of choice musically, I appreciate the message and the authenticity of it. And I thank you so much for joining me today. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And I will talk to you later. Bye.